Hello and welcome to the Hit the Post podcast. It's been a long time since we've been recording, and I think it's a absolute pleasure being back with you guys. And unfortunately, it's been a while since this has happened. But I mean, what to do? Liverpool have been shit, so essentially we haven't been recording. And so what happened to my beer? Okay. Anyways, lad, we're glad to be back. To be honest, and honestly, there's been a lot of stuff happening, which is why we thought, why not do a mid-season review? And today we have our favorite guest,
Why are you clapping to yourself?
Thank you, thank you. Always.
Unfortunately, our previous guest cancelled, so we are back together with Harsh Chetan. Harsh Chetan, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, yeah. I'm just enjoying the nice view ahead of me. And
Good. I'm glad.
We had to literally track Harsh down to this remote house.
Yeah, that is true. We have been on vacation lately, and unfortunately, because of the COVID times, we
No,
did
no
not
mask.
give much of a shit.
Yeah,
But
and
anyways,
I hope everyone at home also is safe, like how we are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what he said. So, anyways, getting on to the mid-season review, we thought we'd look at the most important factors of this season and how unconventional the actual season has been. And we thought, maybe sit and actually ideate and see how we can actually, categorize these kind of the league and the victories and everything. So, we thought we start with the surprises. So, Harsh Chopra, tell me what are your surprises in this league?
I think West Ham. West Ham has to be the first one. They've when we look at that team and we were looking at David Moyes and we always thought to ourselves that how can David Moyes get this team up to the top six, right? And I don't know how they've done that,
No
but
idea.
they've done that, and now they have Jesse Lingard in their team. So he's the one who's doing it.
He's the one who's killing it right now, I would
Absolutely,
say. He's
absolutely.
killing it.
But to be fair, Lingard is simply amazing. United just don't know how to make the most of him.
Hey, listen.
Like half their players.
Listen.
Pogba.
He was living off his wages. Now he's gone there. He realized that he needs to play. That's why he's playing. That's why he's playing.
And play well.
And play
Play
well.
well.
Yeah, I mean, just for your own notice, we are recording this before the game week 25 deadline, like before all of this stuff has happened. The Chelsea Southampton game is going on right now. So please excuse us for sort of like a mid delay kind
Oh wait,
of
I have one
excuse.
more surprise. Vihan, how's your FPL going?
Oof. So,
Oh,
anyway, Harsh
Wait,
Chopra.
that's a really good question, and hands off to all your Hit the Post podcast people on the FPL. What league?
FPL league,
They're
yeah.
doing really well. I mean, except this guy, but y'all are doing really well.
If you all want to join the Hit the Post podcast league, then please link in the description. We'll add it. You can see me get smashed, and you can see my team and probably theirs as well, and probably take some tips from them because I'm shit.
Which like who? Like who? Who are fourth in the table?
Fourth in the table. They're not fourth anymore. They're sixth.
Oof.
Mr. Liverpool.
Ah.
You want to show them a tattoo?
So you want to show that?
So getting back to the video, Harsh Chetan, tell me your surprise pick.
Like I would like to like what he says pretty well. West Ham is doing amazing right now, and everyone was really excited about Leicester, and I see Leicester having a good chance in the top four. What do you all say?
Probably top four is a high expectation, but if they live up to it, it'll be amazing.
And I mean now there's a lot of space because
Yeah.
Liverpool is not there, Tottenham is not there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, Tottenham, were you really expecting them to be there?
in the
Even with
start,
Jose Mourinho.
in the start,
Come on, man.
no, okay.
Okay, so my surprise pick is Aston Villa. Aston Villa ended up in the relegation zone for most of the last season.
Absolutely true.
Most of last season. And they actually just scraped through relegation last season. And this season, they have come out absolutely firing. So my pick would be Aston Villa simply because of the fact that they've turned shit around. They've actually gotten shit done. And they signed
have.
Emi Martinez, who has been an absolute legend in FPL. So if y'all do actually watch FPL and follow FPL, and y'all will know what I'm talking about. But essentially, that is our top three surprise picks.
I'm very surprised that you all didn't pick United. Isn't that a surprise?
I mean that's a very under the bell hot shot, but yeah, United.
we were top of the table for 15 days.
15 days.
15 days.
I think 2
15
days.
days.
15 days.
15 days is what they
Oh, guys.
Achievement unlocked.
How many times have we have said that since 2013?
Yeah, that's been a while.
Fair enough. It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's been a while. I'm not going to lie. But at the same time, United not lasting up there, so we're not going to get into it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so getting out to now the relegation picks. Did you expect Sheffield United to be so poor this season? Harshchopra?
I expected them not to perform the way they did last season, but this season, yeah, they've been very, very bad. They did beat us, to be honest.
Oh, wait.
But
They won a game?
yeah, they beat us.
That's right.
At Old Trafford.
This is why he was so shocked to see United on the second.
At Old Trafford, that too.
Oh, damn.
And that was one. I think the other two teams, which were I think West Brom and Fulham, the bottom.
West Brom, Fulham, then also Brighton in the mix.
Yeah.
But Brighton also down there as well.
But in terms of Sheffield, it is surprising, but I don't think anyone would have expected them to be top
That
bottom
bad.
three. I think they would be expecting them to be in the mid table,
Agreed. I agree.
but yeah, not bottom three.
But I don't think they weren't that active even in the transfer market, right? Like how you said Aston Villa as a underdog pick. I mean, they were really active in the market and they got in like stars like Watkins and who's the other dude?
They got, a lot
They-
of
they got
people.
Watkins.
Martinez.
Watkins, right?
got,
Martinez, yeah, like you mentioned.
They got
They're
Ross
solid.
Barkley as well.
Yeah, and I think Sheffield really slacked in that position, which
Yeah.
is why I'm guessing.
See, here's the thing: the teams that did not spend in the summer are doing very bad. Sheffield United, Liverpool.
Wait. Liverpool bought a UCL winner, right? Recently.
Who's that?
UCL.
Thiago. Oh,
Thiago.
Oh yeah.
The
that guy.
most thumbs up in a game.
Thiago is amazing.
Oh yeah, of course.
He'll never walk alone.
Hmm.
Currently, he's alone in the midfield.
Nothing-
Everyone is playing defense at the moment.
Yeah,
Nothing
they are not
of that
walking
sort.
alone. They're walking with Tottenham,
Okay,
Chelsea.
but
Come
if
on.
you were to choose one team to go down, would it be Sheffield or would it be West Brom?
West Brom,
West Brom.
not Sheffield.
You don't.
West
You
Brom.
think Sheffield going to come back?
You're talking about which one you would I rather want them to go down or either?
Which one would you think is going to go down?
West Brom. If I had to decide between both,
Wow, that's a strong pick.
I think Sheffield has just to cut in. Sheffield has a good game plan. It's just that they don't have the players, and I think that game plan has not worked out. Last season it was more about counter attacking. This season they're trying to play that fast paced football, but they've not adapted to it. If they can, second part of the season, then I think and West Brom has no identity, to be honest. They just Sam Allardyce just puts their 10 defenders behind and hopes that they're gonna score a goal.
I'm sure everyone knows what we're talking about. But essentially, my pick would be Sheffield United because I think while what you mentioned was true, they have just been absolutely atrocious.
I know.
Like I don't see them coming back from this point. I think that the challenge might be too hard.
Yeah.
Like in my opinion, beating Manchester United, even though it was well deserved, it was an extraordinary circumstance. It's not going to happen again and again. So
Hopefully.
essentially, if they were to replicate that kind of performance, then it's possible. But I don't see that happening. What about you?
I think you mentioned really well, but also Dean Henderson was a really big loss for them.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised how one goalkeeper actually changed the dynamic of the defense because their defense was really rock solid. And I'm surprised how just because the goalkeeper left, they really were in shambles. They had like 1 point in the
I mean,
field.
I don't really think it's just the
How can
goalkeeper. He was
Exactly.
a big part of it,
yeah?
but even the players like Lord Lundstrom,
Lord
Lord
Lundstrom.
Lundstrom.
FPL players will
gone,
remember.
gone, but never forgot. But
True.
they were performing well as individual players, and they were playing well as a team because of that. And now, I mean, they spent 30 million on who?
Rantel.
No,
Ramsey.
30 million
Oh
on
god. Oh
your
god. Oh god.
prodigy.
13
30?
million. No, he spent 18 million.
18 million on
On-
Brewster.
Brewster,
Ryan Brewster.
That,
Ryan
that guy's
Brewster.
smile. I mean, I don't know if you all have seen it. It's terrible.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Talk
but
about
the
football
essential
skills.
point. The essential point is that I think we could all agree on the fact that both Sheffield and West Brom are going down.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about Fulham. I mean, they're going
Fulham is a Brighton.
Fulham?
Probably.
Yeah. They're
Fulham
right
is
in the
up
border.
there.
They're right in the
Even
border.
Burnley is up there. A lot of people up there. But what do you think? Who do you think is going to end up as champion? Do you think Manchester City is going to take it and
City.
just run with it, or do you think he's a City fan?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be
I mean,
biased,
He
but
follows the trophies, but he's a City fan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
will you? What? Thanks.
He
thanks
supports
for the,
5 different clubs though.
thanks
but
for the introduction. I mean, I know. I mean, there are many of you all also who must have done that. Don't listen to this guy. So I think City are unstoppable right now. I mean, I know you all is really hard for you all to agree,
I'm
but
agreeing to you.
No, I think City is
This guy-
unstoppable.
yeah.
City is unstoppable.
so
But
I don't think I can see anyone else even trying to threaten the.
Ruben Diaz was the master by.
Oh, I
this
agree.
season.
I agree. He's
That
been
I've
really
never-
rock
actually,
solid.
surprisingly, Gundogan has come out of his shell a lot. And he's
Gundogan,
actually taken over the role of Kevin De Bruyne.
Foden
really.
Phil,
is-
dude,
yeah.
Phil,
Foden is showing his
best.
class now.
the
Foden is
best
amazing.
under 20
So
player.
essentially, I would say that I think Man City is going to win it. I
Yeah.
think you also think that as well.
Yeah.
Being a Man City fan, I think he just wants United to lose. So, so essentially,
Always.
we're all on the same page about that. I think most of them can agree on that. I would say,
Yeah, I mean, there are
if
no
you don't
hurdles.
agree, comment down below and tell us why you don't agree. But essentially, that is our prediction for the winner. Tell me your prediction for the top four, Harsh Chopra.
Top four. So obviously City first. I would say Leicester second. I would say Leicester second. United third. Fourth, I would say Liverpool. So the City, Leicester, United, and Liverpool.
So you think Liverpool have the legs to come back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
100%.
I'm talking, please.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
any opinion you give will be biased. So let's
Yeah.
speak.
So I think they'll be having their players back. They still have a lot of quality players. I think they're just going on a bad patch where they're not scoring goals. It's not just about defense. Defense is a big problem. But the biggest issue right now is that they aren't even scoring goals. And they can't be reliant on Salah
Of
every
course,
game.
of
They need to have those midfielders come in. I'm not even talking about Mane and Firmino to that extent.
Thiago.
Please. So they need their midfielders to come in and they need their right backs and left backs to start scoring and assisting, which was their biggest asset.
That's true. But that's a good point you brought up. But the stats don't say that Liverpool are not performing, because there was this game where they broke the records of the most amount of crosses put into the.
Yeah, but
35
I mean,
crosses.
they're a really good attacking team, but I don't see why they've not converted.
See, it essentially comes down to clinicality, right? Because the issue is that when Salah, Mane, and Firmino are not firing, we don't have anyone else to kind of take over the job. No one in midfield as such, like Bruno Fernandes or Kevin De Bruyne. We don't have that sort of like a prodigal son like Curtis Jones or something that who can come in and just start firing automatically.
yeah.
So essentially, what we rely on most is our attack, and when our attack is out of form, it's very hard to turn to someone else. But
What about your top four?
Yeah.
I would say my top four definitely be City. Number two would be Leicester.
You're so close.
You're so close. But he's like, wait.
Liverpool. And then United.
Okay. Harsh.
Yo, but why I don't know why people put United so low. They're having a really good season.
Yeah, but it's
And
not-
I
but
see
they're
that-
shite.
I mean,
They're not
they don't
sustainable.
finish well, but if Bruno continues his form, I think they have a good chance to remain where they are right now.
Well,
And I don't see Leicester picking up
Because
that,
that they are very inconsistent. That's the whole point.
which is true.
and
but,
I also think that
but-
they went on a run for a long time, so I think there's going to be some sort of dip.
yeah, but did you see the 9-0 performance? I mean, that speaks a
It
lot.
sounds more like a one-off, to be honest.
Yeah, even I thought it was one.
You think?
To be fair.
Also,
So what are your top four?
What's your top four? Yeah.
see, I would agree with I would put City on top as usual. Then I would say United, because I don't know why I don't think they're gonna slip. Liverpool and then Leicester. So these are the top four I would go, and I think it's most probably to happen.
So I think all of us have like top four of the same
Teams in different order.
Different order,
Except different
correct.
order.
And City being top.
Yeah, City
For
being
all.
top. So essentially, that our mid-season review. I think more or less we're happy to be back. And if you can like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever you can do to help us out, please do that. We're not those kind of people who will be like, oh, please click here. So I'm gonna put that.
Yeah.
Also, wait. Before we end, bonus question. Okay, to both of y'all. Up till the season now, who do you think has been the star performer? And this shouldn't be stopped there. Who do you think has been the star performer till date?
Star performer for the
Means
season.
as
Player
a
of the
player,
year.
yeah, as a
Player of the
player
year.
till now, till the season right now.
I can't say any City player because there's no one single player that performs every match.
Yeah, it's a team
Gundogan?
performance.
But he's played the last 10 matches.
Yeah,
You can't
that's
say full
10
season.
matches. Not full.
Like, okay, I wouldn't say like as a as most influence to a team.
Bruno Fernandes.
Fernandes.
Yeah. Like, without him, we would be with Arsenal.
Shit. Yeah, it would be shit.
But
Yeah.
what about Martinez?
See, I would say
Or
that
what
I
about
would say that he's a great goalkeeper, very reliable. But at the same time, he's conceded a lot of goals.
He has
I
conceded
understand-
goals.
No,
I
they've
think
conceded
he
lately,
has the
yeah.
most clean
No,
sheets.
no,
right?
that's what I'm
He's
saying.
had a more clean sheet, but he's still conceded
He's
a lot.
conceded a lot of goals.
Could be, but I think he influenced the team really well. What do you say?
Like here's the thing, I still Aston Villa still like they're not top half of the table. They're still like 5th to 10th. I think without him they would probably be 11th to 15th. United, the difference if Bruno wasn't there, then if I'm second, they would be like 8th or 9th, which is big dip.
I think, yeah, I
Yeah, I
think it'll
think-
probably be Fernandes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the season's been very inconsistent, and so has our performance as well on the Post podcast. So all we can say is that thank you for continuing your continued support and your love for this channel. We want to continue doing this, so please, if you could share our content or like it or any sort of stuff, please do so because we would massively appreciate it. And if you could as well sponsor us, we would be happy for a sponsor.
Let's
Please-
drink to that.
please.
Two sponsors.
Okay, to our next sponsor, Budweiser.
Wait, this is Ultra.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
Have a
And
good time.
peace.